Oh, did you hear? Did you see? There's a new Doctor Who video, technically, of for the Commonwealth Games, which is a thing I've never heard of before. But apparently, there's something called the Commonwealth Games, and they did a little skit at the intro where it's like two guys. I guess they host the Commonwealth Games, and they find the TARDIS, and they steal it, and they go pick up King Charles and Queen Camilla to bring them to the Commonwealth Games to kick it off. And they, like, at the end it shows them in the stadium, and they have like some cardboard cutout, and it looks a little bit better than that, but they have a version of the TARDIS there, and the King and Queen step out of it, and people are like, wow, this is the best Doctor Who episode all year, which is a statement because there hasn't been any others. And like towards the beginning, after they steal the TARDIS, Sylvester McCoy walks out and he's like, I parked it here somewhere. And he's got like a beard and a mustache now. So we're also now making the joke that because of this video, Sylvester McCoy is now the incumbent Doctor again for the Wilderness years. Just every so often, Doctor Who will go off the air. Just bring back Sylvester McCoy to do a little thing. We'll be all fine. So
this week I saw some little blurb on YouTube with Davison and somebody, and then Turlough was calling them and said, you got to come help me, or something. So I don't know what that was.
They have been doing like I think they've been doing like little trailers for, I think it might be for the Big Finish stuff. So because there was one also recently where it was Davison and Tegan, and it was like just something they filmed. They had a TARDIS prop that they walked out of, and they filmed that, and that's supposed to be just a little trailer for the Big Finish audio story. So, hey guys, Alex and Dad from 7th Hour Films back again with Doctor Who. Last time around was Time Heist. What was that one about?
It wasn't just a bank heist, it was a time heist. And I honestly can't remember all of it. I do remember that 4 people all got together and they couldn't remember how they had gotten there. And so they were being fed clues on how to open the safest bank in the galaxy, and it turns out that it was the Doctor who had essentially used the worms to wipe their memories. And again, it had something to do with the person who was running the bank, but I've forgotten the details.
So the person running the bank had the teller, which was this alien life form that could that was psychic and could use its psychic powers to determine if someone was guilty and melt their brains and everything. And
soup.
Yeah, she was holding it hostage and the other of its species hostage in order to use it. So what ended up happening is when she was on her deathbed, she called the Doctor to help free the teller, basically. And so the Doctor set everything up, even wiping his own memory, in order to get the heist to work. And at the end, they were able to save the teller and the other member of its species. So yeah, it's pretty much where we left off.
Okay.
So, you got anything else?
Well, some of you know you've been commenting. I have finished the second book in the Death series by Terry Pratchett, Reaper Man. Now I've got to go out and buy Soul Music, which is the next one, and then I'll read Hogfather and Thief of Time. And apparently there's some kind of adaptation of Hogfather, which people are asking us to watch. So we'll have to figure that out between now and Christmas.
Yeah, maybe we can. I guess.
I think it's only like 3 episodes.
Yeah. Yeah, it's interesting. Maybe at some point I'll read those too. I just haven't. So I have my own stuff to read. So
they are to me funnier than Good Omens, but not as deep.
Yeah, well,
so it leads me to believe that Neil Gaiman put all the humor into the Good Omens. Terry Pratchett put all the humor in, and Neil Gaiman did the sci-fi, weird apocalyptic end of the world stuff. Maybe.
I don't know. I guess speaking of Good Omens, at some point we should watch season 3. The third season, which is definitely the Amazon wants to get rid of this as quickly as possible season. So I don't know. We'll do that at some point. I don't know when. It's not that I've been putting it off. It's that I forget that it exists. No one's talking about it. Probably for good reason.
Write it down.
Yeah. So I don't know. We'll figure it out at some point. We'll watch that and I'll get to it. So anyway, I guess that's that.
That's about it.
So.
Imagine us not going on for 10 minutes.
Yeah, so why don't we just go ahead and jump right into this episode of Doctor Who. Here we go.
Look, I don't have the vibro cutters. If I had the vibro cutters, I wouldn't be able to pass you the vibro cutters. We're going to starve to death out here.
Of course we won't starve. The sand piranhas will get us long before that. Fish people.
What do they like?
Fish and people. Come and see.
How's you?
Men, nice rock.
Stop going before a date.
Was that seaweed?
I said freak.
Yoko, you look lovely today. Have you had a wash?
Why you being nice? It means that you are a very clever man, making the mistake common to very clever people of assuming that everybody else is stupid. Where are you going?
Undercover. Deep cover.
Can you do deep cover?
What do you mean?
Have you seen you?
Of course I can do deep cover.
We're the magic circle. I'll be sure to have a wash.
Excellent. I was meaning to bring it up.
A space helmet one time.
Sorry, I've had a thing, and the thing's gone, so I'm all yours.
What thing? What's gone?
Nothing.
It's like trying to be mysterious. I'm not stupid, you know.
Can't assume the other person is stupid.
I'm the new caretaker, John Smith.
Welcome to Colham, Mr. Smith.
Thanks. Yes, John Smith's the name, but you know, here's the thing. Most people just call me the Doctor.
Oh boy. Deep cover.
So this is the third Doctor who's been to Coal Hill?
Yeah, technically.
1, 7, and now
12. Yeah.
Absolutely good news, because it means that I must be coming across just as an absolutely boring human being like you. Deep cover, deep cover.
You know him?
No, who?
The caretaker, Smith, the doctor.
Never seen him before in my life.
A bit intense looking. Did you see those eyebrows? Did he wink at you?
You cannot pass yourself off as a real person among actual people.
I lived among otters once for a month. Well, socked. River and I, we had this big fight.
Human beings are not otters.
Exactly. It'll be even easier.
Problem, solution, destroy.
Oof.
It's probably fine.
Wrong?
Oh, no. You don't do this. You are the caretaker. This is not what you do.
Just taking care.
Not your area.
Jane Austen wrote Pride and Prejudice in 1796.
This is Mr. Smith, the temporary caretaker, and he's a bit confused.
He was so busy.
What? And I suppose what, she was your busy mate, was she? And you went on holidays together, and then you got kidnapped by Boggans from space, and then you all formed a band and met Buddy Holly.
No, I read the book. There's a bio at the back.
Get down.
Boggans?
Go. Yes, what about our homework? Who asked for homework? Amateur.
What if the kids have questions?
About what?
Maths.
I answer them. I'm a maths teacher.
But he said you were a soldier.
Yeah, I was a soldier. Now I'm a maths teacher.
But what about all the PE?
I don't teach PE. I'm not a PE teacher.
Sorry, that seems very unlikely.
It's so
Excuse
rude.
me,
I'm not a PE teacher. I'm a maths teacher.
Nope. Sorry. No, I can't retain that. I've tried. It's just not going in.
Okay, just go to class.
So, pink, the name, remind you of anything?
Yeah. The colour.
It reminds me of The Hunt.
Shakespeare.
Sorry, what, Adrian?
Oh, I see.
You see what?
Nothing at all. Excuse me. We have to talk about the Tempest.
Adrian looks a little familiar, doesn't he?
Yes, sorry, of course.
He looks a lot like Matt Smith. That's what the doctor's thinking.
Don't mind me.
what we have to get across, I think,
Clara's found a
is
good
that
boyfriend with a bow tie.
enigma.
What is that? Kids. I love kids today.
Ozzy loves the squatty.
See, nowadays that would just say 6'7". No, I don't know what either means.
Hey, I said you could play chess. I did not say you could play football on the chessboard. Jack, Morgan, come on, help me out, clear it up.
What school has giant chess?
Can't you read?
Of course I can read. Read what?
The door. It says, keep out.
No, it says go away, humans.
Also it does. Never lose your temper in the middle of a door sign.
What is you doing in there? You're weird.
Yes, I am. What about you?
I'm a disruptive influence.
Good to meet you.
And you.
Now get lost.
Okay. Hello, miss. Love to the squaddy.
Sorry, what did you say? What are you doing here?
Oh, Ozzy. Clara Oswald. Squatty. He's a soldier. That's what it is.
I won't answer anything.
What were they like?
Well, who like?
The others before me, did they let you get away with this kind of thing?
You'd be
The
surprised.
school is in danger. Doctor?
The magician has disappeared.
I don't need you this time. I'll see you tomorrow. We'll go somewhere nice. Ancient Egypt. Crocodileopolis. They worship a big crocodile there, so the name is a useful coincidence. Go and canoodle with your boyfriend.
What do you think of him?
Who? The caretaker?
Where did he come from? What was he before? He doesn't seem like a caretaker.
Well, he speaks
Well,
very highly of you.
he calls himself the Doctor, so... That's not good.
Problem, solution, destroy.
I want to work with you.
Problem, solution, destroy.
Oh, good dodge.
Oh my god, you're from space.
No.
No.
I'm from Earth. I just work in space.
Spacewoman. You said
Part-time.
you were from Blackpool.
It's a play! For the summer fete!
It's a what?
Yes, it's a play. Shut up. It is a play. We are rehearsing a play. Shh.
Now you're trying too hard.
And he's not the caretaker. He's your dad. Your space dad.
Eh.
Genius. That is really, really brilliant reasoning. How can you think that I'm her dad when we both look exactly the same age?
Do not.
Yeah.
I was being kind. Why not get a dog or a big plant?
Because I love him!
Why would you say that? Is this part of the surprise play?
There is no surprise play.
Oh, it's a roller coaster with you tonight.
Yeah.
They would have played the handsome one, the one with the bow tie.
Who? Adrian? No. He's just a friend and not my type.
Clara, you
Oh.
can't explain any of this. Who is this guy?
The Doctor is
He's an alien from Glasgow.
me and the Doctor. We travel through time and space.
Exhibit A.
This'll clear things up.
Called TARDIS. And we travel the universe in it.
That's always great. It's not an optical illusion, Pink.
Yeah.
And what about? We have to evacuate. Call the army.
And that is the most dangerous thing right there.
I mean, call
Sure,
unit.
hypnotizing's not on the menu.
Yes.
And when this is all over, you can finish the job.
How do you mean?
Well, you've explained me to him. You haven't explained him to me.
Brother, you're the one who's gotten a hatred of soldiers in the past 2 weeks.
So, there's an alien that used to look like Adrian.
Yeah.
Then he turned into a Scottish caretaker, and every now and then, when I'm not looking, you elope with
I
him.
don't know.
You love him.
No.
Really had enough of the lies.
It's different.
Not in that way.
What other way is there?
You know what I mean.
I don't know what you mean. I know what you tell me, which isn't always the truth.
I mean, it's like going on holiday with your mate.
Why do you do it?
Please tell me how I fix this.
I just want to know who you are.
You know who I am.
When you're with him. When you're with the Doctor.
It's not that much different from the Clara you know.
I'm a soldier, guilty as charged. You see him? He's an officer.
I'm not an officer.
I'm the one who carries you out of the fire,
He's the one who lights it.
Out. No.
Right away, sir. Straight now.
Yes.
Am I dismissed?
Yes, you are!
That's him. Look at him right now. That's who he is.
You must being stupid now.
Can I go in space?
I'll let you know. I may have a vacancy, but not right now. 2 days. I can do it.
You have a time machine. You have all the time to make this possible.
Yes, I'm afraid Corny is a disruptive influence.
Yeah, but last year you said she was a very disruptive influence.
So I suppose that counts as an improvement.
Yeah.
What about my Angelina? Yeah, she's great. Yeah, really great girl. A+, 10 out of 10, top of the class, sorry. Although, actually, handwriting could be better.
Look, it's not going to improve. I just put that out there.
Well, is there anything I can do?
Yes, yes, and this is very, very important. Leave us alone!
Poor Danny.
Target within range. Problem solution. Destroy.
Out the door.
Destroy. Destroy.
No, it's gotta be now!
20 seconds!
Destroy. Destroy.
Got a very bad targeting system.
Wait.
Oi, Skullbox, over here!
Under attack.
Oh, you did a flip.
Orders accepted. Stop. Stop. Stop.
Oh my god, you were amazing! Oh my god, you were so brilliant!
Oh, yeah, I was okay, wasn't I? I was behind you every step of the way.
See,
Had to make
you
sure
could
you
teach
were
PE.
I need to be good enough for you. That's why he's angry. Just in case I'm not.
He did just save the whole world.
Yeah, yeah.
Minor.
Good start.
Baby steps.
Ah, yes. There has been a spillage.
You could have thrown up out into space at least. Alright, never taking her again.
It was mad. It was like in a film or on the telly, like
Oh, the officer.
science fiction guns.
Bloody hell.
God.
Sorry, she's a bit busy today. So, any questions?
Alrighty.
Okay.
Gold's a bit busy today. She's also terrifying. Anywho.
Alright, and again, I get the season arc. And quite honestly, I'd forgotten the policeman getting zapped at the beginning. If there were, and again, and I know people will criticize me for this specifically, if there were some indication that the policeman would show up later, you know, not that he was blasted to bits, but that something unusual happened to him that we would recognize from time to time when it happened. But, you know, that's just me. Again, although there seemed to be a lot of action, the Wolf Blitzer.
I thought that at the end.
Yeah. Skovox Blitzer. So it was programmed, but we didn't find out who it was programmed by. He imitated an officer who was above it, but again, I'm not saying that these are not good episodes. I don't find them as compelling as last season or the ones we've seen earlier.
Oh, yeah. I mean, the Skovox Blitzer, I mean, it's not really the point of the episode, and it's just a lost robotic soldier for some army, somehow got to Earth, and the Doctor has to deal with it, so...
And again, even if he would have said to Clara, it's a robot soldier who got lost, I got to take care of it.
Yeah, he didn't make it quite clear. He talked about how dangerous it was,
yeah,
and that he needed to get rid of it, but he didn't talk about how much, like what exactly it was or what the plan was going to be.
Yeah.
So, but the main thing of the episode is Danny.
Yeah.
And the conflict between the Doctor and Danny. So, this is kind of where things kind of come to a head with the Doctor's current arc of he doesn't like soldiers. So, just from this episode, what are you thinking about his interactions with Danny and everything?
Well, again, I think he thinks of soldiers as being not mindless, not brainwashed, but that they only follow orders. And yes, in many instances in his past, that's exactly what's happened. He's now having to deal with a soldier with a conscience, somebody who would be willing to say, "That's an illegal order, sir, I can't follow it," or "You are putting this woman in danger and I can't allow you to do that."
Perhaps even a soldier who would say, "No more," which is what the War Doctor said at the end of the Time War. It's an interesting thing, and a lot of people criticize this season for this anti-soldier arc that the Doctor is on, but it really seems to be, we talk about, we're sort of breaking down who the Doctor is now, and so now we're kind of almost mirroring him through Danny. But the thing is, the Doctor doesn't want to believe that, which I think, and I haven't really thought about this, but I think it's part of the reason, apart from it is a funny joke, to have Adrian there, who has, the sort of ruffled hair and the bow tie, and he does kind of look like Matt Smith.
And I will be honest with you, I did not see that.
Yeah, it's something that is kind of a blink and you miss it, like, oh yeah, I guess he does kind of look like the 11th Doctor. But it's one of those things where, the Doctor sees that and he thinks, okay, obviously, this guy must be Clara's boyfriend, because that's who I am. Underneath, this Scottish exterior, that's who he thinks he is the dashing young time traveler. And so he sees that, and that's what he assumes, Clara's boyfriend would be. But then now that he has seen Danny, he can't accept it. It's like, well, you wouldn't be with a soldier. Like, that doesn't, like, he's not seeing any nuance to that. He just sees the word soldier, and he doesn't see anything to it, despite the fact that, if anything, Danny is very much like him.
Yeah.
And, everything that, he talks about, the Doctor is an officer. He's not, if I'm a soldier, he's an officer and everything. But the Doctor has been a soldier for the Time Lords. He took the orders from the Time Lords. He fought during the Time War, and like Danny, he has a conscience. And and he also has Clara for that too, as she pointed out. But it is a thing of sort of mirroring, the Doctor to Danny in this, especially in this episode.
Yeah.
So it's the Doctor believes that he's past that, and he looks back at everything that he has ever done as a soldier, whether the War Doctor or any other point in his life, and he thinks, those are the worst parts of my life, so this must be the worst person that Clara could be with. So, and I like at the end when Danny says he's this angry because he knows I need to be good enough for you.
Yeah.
And at the end, it's a good start. So yeah, I can understand frustration at this arc because it does sort of come out of nowhere, and especially because he's obviously been friends with the Brigadier and Unit and everything in the past and stuff, and it's just like, well, why would he suddenly have this thing? And it's just like, I don't know how else you naturally bring this into the canon, because, like, if you were going to do that, you would have to almost start this arc from the 9th Doctor and work your way up until you get to, this boiling point with the 12th Doctor.
Yeah.
And the problem is that was a different showrunner creating a different version of the Doctor.
Yeah.
And Moffat just came in, to write some episodes. And so now it's just like, you can't, in this kind of show, unless you're going to run the show for 20 years straight and start slowly establishing that, you just can't do it. So So I'm okay with it just being the arc of this season.
Yeah.
So.
Now, something you said there. Back in the first Doctor, although Ian was a teacher, at that point in history, in the 1960s, of course, for Ian it would have been in the 50s, he probably would have had some time in the British Army or Navy or whatever.
Perhaps.
Jamie, although he was a fifer or drummer, whatever he was, he was still a Scottish swordsman.
Yeah.
You know, so there have been other companions who have had that kind of mentality.
Yeah, Leela.
Leela, for God's sake, was a warrior.
That was most of her. That was most of it, honestly.
Yeah.
So
yeah, that's why this. I'm not saying that I can't get over it. It's just like it's that. What I used to say. It's the sand in your shorts when you're out at the beach, and it's uncomfortable. It's just now, sure, that grain of sand could turn into a pearl. This may turn out to be a really great arc once we get to the end of it. Right now, it's just kind of irritating.
Yeah, and especially in this episode because there's so much animosity between the Doctor and Danny, and both of them. Yeah, I mean, I talk about their feelings towards each other and everything. But even then, both of them are also kind of illogical about it. The Doctor is being overly harsh to Danny. Even if he has the justification at the end. It's like, well, it is a little too much. Even if I like this arc, it's a little too much. Danny also is making wild assumptions about this, 2,000-year-old man who Clara has been seeing for over a year, since before she met Danny. And it's just like, okay, man, you just met the guy. You don't fully understand what he is. You didn't even really know he's a time traveler. And then, until you got into the TARDIS, and you're just... So it is a little bit much, but if anything, I guess that also just plays to... Because all three of them make these mistakes. Danny you can kind of get because he's just thrown into this, very suddenly he's about to be killed by, Wolf Blitzer, and then they have to explain it and everything. But Clara handled it incredibly poorly by trying to lie to him, and then the Doctor didn't make anything better by having such animosity towards a soldier. So it's just it's a horrible blend of the three of them really screwing it up. But but I still think it's an interesting episode, and then just. I do like I like the Doctor actually taking care of the school. It wasn't just him putting up the things, but he was also doing his job, which was nice. Cleaning up all the writings on the windows and everything from the kids. It is also funny that it took us so long to realize was Ozzy loves the squatty thing, and we were both just like, what does that mean? Is this a reference we're not getting? It's like, no, wait. Clara Oswald, the squatty, the soldier Danny, is like, oh, that's what they're doing. So, I don't know. I never saw any teachers in relationships when I was in school. And even if that had happened, I don't think anyone noticed or cared. So, they're very bored in Britain. They have giant chess and they don't even play it. So, it's, I don't know. Is kind of a strange thing that they're so interested. I don't know. But
now, in nearly 30 years of teaching, I saw some teachers get married while they were teachers, but usually not to people either in that school or even in the district.
Yeah, so I don't know. Yeah, anything else with this episode?
Actually, no.
Yeah, it's fine. It's a fine episode, and it's interesting. I will defend the Doctor's arc in this season as best I can, because I think it is. I think it's good.
Well, you've also seen all of it, and
that's true.
I'm watching it for the first time.
Yeah, I am very much guiding you through the arc instead of just the way I watched it the first time. Is just watching it and not having. You know what this is? This is exactly what we went through with classic Doctor Who, where everyone would leave comments like, no. Here's how it should actually be. And yet we never cared. we never listened. But now I'm here to do exactly what they did and just be like, no. Let me guide you through what's going on. So, oh well. That's the privilege of having the YouTube channel, is I'm allowed to do that. So, yeah, I guess that's pretty much it. I think we're halfway through the season now.
Ooh.
I think there's, for some reason, all Capaldi seasons are 12 episodes instead of 13. I don't know why. It's a very arbitrary thing to do, but honestly, as we go on, you might start to notice that seasons are going to start getting shorter and shorter over the next few years. Next few years of Doctor Who. But this season, next season, and the next one after that, season 10, are all 12 episodes each. So, again, I don't know why, but they are. But that is basically it. With all of that being said, we're Alex and Dad from 7th Hour Films, and we will see you guys next time. Take care. Alright guys, thanks for watching this video. There's a bunch of links on screen if you want to go click around any of those. There's a playlist with all of our modern Doctor Who reactions, as well as another playlist with every Doctor Who video that's on the channel. There's also a subscribe button and a Patreon button on screen, as well as other links in the description if you want to go check out any of those. See you guys later.